Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel, Just K-Pop Tarot. My name is Cosmos. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here. And if you're one of my subscribers, thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate it. In this channel, I use the tarot to learn about K-pop, the industry, idols, companies, all that jazz. Alright, today we are going to take a look at Newjeans. Newjeans currently are trying to break away from their contract, so I don't really have a specific question in mind, so we're just gonna see what we can know about Newjeans at the moment. So let me take a look at their current energy and move on from there. So Newjeans. What can we know about you? Let's see. Going with the flow, okay. Going through motions, I also just heard that. Maturity. Okay, you can educate yourself on the whole Newjeans situation, okay? Better than I can explain that situation to you. If you're on the loop, well, basically Newjeans is saying we are not going to return to ADOR unless Min returns, okay? So, of course, they are hopeful that things go their way, but there's an uncertainty that is starting to creep up to them. In the beginning, when this whole thing with them wanting to, end their contracts, trying to rebrand as NJZ and all that lovely stuff, there was a 98% confidence in all the ladies that things were gonna go their way. But now, I would say there's like a 5% doubt that is starting to creep up to them that things might not go their way. And here with maturity, I see Min Hee-jin. Min Hee-jin used to be the CEO of ADOR. And you know what? From her point of view, Newjeans are not mature at all. They are wrapped around her finger. She can manipulate them in any way, shape, or form she wants. Because they lack maturity, they lack independent thinking from her point of view, okay? From her point of view, they lack maturity. They lack independent thinking. Therefore, they'll do whatever the heck I say. If I tell them to jump off a cliff, they'll do it. If I tell them it's for your own good, they'll do it. So yeah, Min Hee-jin, even though the members of Newjeans, there's 5 of them. Excuse me. My throat has been bugging me lately. But yeah, there's 5 members of Newjeans. Hani, Heren, Minji, Haiying, and Danielle. And I'm sorry if I said their names wrong. But yeah, from her point of view, these are just children. Sure, now they are older, they're not little children, but from her point of view, they're children. They are. All she has to do is say it's for your own good and they'll do it. Whatever she wants them to do from her point of view. Okay, we had the rebel. Interesting. Receptivity. Okay. Beyond illusion. Okay, remember how I said as a group, there's like a 5% doubt that things are not gonna go their way? It looks like Danielle, for her, it's like an 8 to 10% of doubt that things might not go her, well, not just her way, right? The way all of them want them to go. I mean, she's thankful for those that are there cheering for Newjeans. But at the same time, she's also looking at the other side, the side that is not on Newjeans' side. And that is starting to really creep up on her. Because now she's also wondering, if we go back, will we really be that accepted? Danielle feels that yes, there is broken trust. That's what Newjeans keep saying, no? That there is a broken trust between them, ADOR. But a part of her is also seeing that there is a broken trust between Newjeans and the public. Not just the Korean public, but also the international public. So that is starting to make her nervous. We have possibilities. And we have mine. Now look at how chaotic this mine is. Now, even though Danielle, she is the one that seems to be having the strongest uncertainty and occasional doubt, she's still sticking with Newjeans and with Min Hee-jin. I don't see her saying, okay, you know what, that's it, I'm stopping this. I don't see her. I don't see the other members also doing any of that. Okay. Let's see what else. This deck is catching my attention. So what else? What else? Okay, thank you. King of Pentacles, okay. And I just heard pay fines, okay. And this one here. Okay, Page of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Two of Wands, okay. And the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. With pay fines, I see ADOR. And by the way, in case you didn't know, ADOR is a subsidiary of HYBE. Okay, HYBE is the parent company and ADOR is the subsidiary. HYBE was founded by Ban Si-hyuk. Ban Si-hyuk, he's keeping an eye on this whole situation here. And he's saying, and even though he's not the CEO, I am aware, and he still has a lot of influence, okay? He is the founder of HYBE. He's saying, sure, let them go if they pay the fine. If they pay the fine. For not just the legal fees, but you know, all of the time that has been wasted, all of the time that they have not been working. If they pay for all of that, plus the fines of, you know, breaking a contract, sure, they can go. Newjeans feels that, oh, they don't have that much money. They really don't. And you know what? Min Hee-jin herself, she is also feeling that her, this is gonna sound bad, but this is what I hear her saying. Her cash cows are no longer there. Obviously, Min Hee-jin, she's also keeping track of how the public is reacting to everything. And she feels like, you know what? It looks like Newjeans' popularity is beyond repair. Of course, she's hoping that, you know, once this is over, if things go her way, that she can, you know, rebuild Newjeans' former glory days. But she's starting to feel that, those days are disappearing a little bit. But yeah, she hopes that, of course, if things go her way, I mean, the best thing for her is just having Newjeans without paying any fines or anything like that, right? That will be things going her way. that she is able to, you know, still make money. But once again, Min Hee-jin, she doesn't really have maternal love. Newjeans calls Min Hee-jin their mother a lot in their court arguments and stuff like that. But she doesn't feel that at all. In fact, she laughs whenever they say that. I mean, not out loud, right? But in the inside, she's laughing because, nah, to her, they're not her kids. They're her cash cows. They're the ones that bring in the money, but they're not her kids. They'll never be her kids. That's why Min Hee-jin doesn't have kids. She never wanted them. Here with the Two of Wands. Okay, the artist under HYBE. Of course, they are looking at this whole situation, and they're also wondering, can Newjeans really recover from this? And also they feel that things will be awkward, very awkward. Interacting with them, being near them, especially Eyelet and Les Seraphim. They are the ones that I think that things will be very awkward. Now, Eyelet and Les Seraphim, they are not wishing Newjeans any negative things, okay? They're not. They are hoping for the best, but they're not wishing them any ill will. But they are thinking things are gonna be very awkward if they do come back. And if they do come back, you know what? Maybe we should ignore them this time around because, yeah, once again, things are gonna be awkward, a lot of tension. And also they are a little bit afraid if Newjeans were to come back to HYBE / ADOR, then they're afraid, okay, what else are they gonna make up about us? What else are they gonna come up with to make themselves look terrible? I mean, not terrible, I'm sorry. Like the terrible victims, the ones that are suffering. Let me grab this one. I'm also picking up that, once again, even though Danielle is the one that seems to have her doubts the most, the other members, they really want to stick this out until the end because they're saying, we come way too far. We come way too far. We wasted our time, our energy, our resources. Let's just see it out until the end. Let's see it out until the end. Okay, we have Sacred Journey. Okay. The Temptress. The Temptress. Oh, Min Hee-jin. Yeah, this woman has a very strong hold on these girls. Flame Tree. Okay. The start of something new. That got my attention, okay. Thinking of you. Night Wind. Facing fear, subconscious release, healing. Okay. It looks like at ADOR / HYBE, a lot of people are saying, you know what? Honestly, I don't want them to come back here. Honestly. But if they do, we are going to have to send them to therapy. The members of Newjeans, we're going to have to send them to therapy. We're going to try to, you know, start something new, start all over again. We're going to have to start all over again with these girls. Because Newjeans, they were on a good path to be almost as big, if not bigger than Blackpink. They were on that path here with Sacred Journey. They were. But then, you know, this whole mess began. there's, from what I am picking up here, there is a 2% chance that the girls will wake up, all 5 of them, and actually leave Min Hee-jin behind. At 2%. Sometimes I see it going down lower than that, like a 1%. So yeah, chances are very slim. But people at HYBE and ADOR, they're saying, yes, we can make something new, but these girls are gonna need a lot of therapy, a lot of healing in order to break this toxic bond, this hold that Min Hee-jin has on them. Okay, let's see what else. And if you're still watching, thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate that a lot. Don't forget to, leave it in the comments down below if you think I'm nuts. Or if you are agreeing with some of this, let me know. Let's see what else. Okay, there's 2 in here. Okay, we have the Tower. The Lovers. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm starting to see a courtroom. I think it was in October that they're gonna go to court again. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's October. The 5 of Swords. Okay. And the 9 of Swords. Okay. Okay, it looks like in this courtroom, things are not gonna go the way Newjeans wants them to go, okay? Because I see Newjeans, the members, I see them crying. Here with the Lovers, and yes, the car is called the Lovers, but this card can also talk about friendship, cooperation, or happiness in a group of people. And with the Lovers, I see HYBE, ADOR, Bansihyuk. So I see people being happy, they're hugging each other on one end, and on the other hand, Newjeans, the members, are crying. They're crying. 5 of Pentacles, well, that talks about lack of money, resources. And here with the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, I see Min Hee-jin not being happy. I see her being angry. I don't see Min Hee-jin in the actual courtroom. I don't see her there, but she's still keeping an eye on everything. I don't know how many times you can appeal the decision. I'm not a lawyer by any means, but it looks like this decision that is not in favor of Newjeans, they're still gonna try to appeal it. And you know what? I see that judge just being tired of this whole situation. I see him rolling his eyes and saying, great, here we go again. Here we go again. But yeah, I don't see things going the way Newjeans and Min Hee-jin would like them to go. Can we know more about this decision, please? Since this came up, so let's see. Can we know more about this decision? Let's see. Okay, we have Temperance, the Empress, King of Swords. And the Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Well, both sides, you know, they presented as statements. Yeah, I'm not seeing much details. Except that, you know, Newjeans was hoping for a better outcome. And I keep hearing lack of evidence. So whatever statements Newjeans is making, it looks like the judge is saying, you know what, there is still a lack of proof. So that's why things, at least based on current energy, are not gonna go Newjeans' way. HYBE is happy though. HYBE and ADOR, I see them being very happy with the final outcome. Yeah, once again, Mihi Jin, she's not happy about the outcome either. Yeah, that is all I am picking up when it comes to Newjeans. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you still on Newjeans' side, or did you switch to not being on their sides? Let me know. And I wish Newjeans the best. I keep seeing Min Hee-jin. This woman really has a strong grip on these girls. So I hope that these girls, well, find their own way. And that is all for today, guys. Thank you once again for being here. Like, share, and subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.